intellectual exercises to awaken our mind for the past 1 week and still counting. And it has been an exciting time. This morning I want to show you what I call mental interplay networking dynamics. By acronym Mind 101. Mind what?
101.
Mind 101. Mind 101 means mental interplay networking dynamics. In other words, how do I package my mind to manage my situations and conditions in a better footing in order to attain optimal results? The mind of a man is his might. Everything you do in life comes from your mind. The situation of your mind, the solutions in your mind, the strategies of your mind are all very important in the workplace. The state of your mind is very important. So, with all that you have learned, the frameworks, the cliche, the anthem, the assessment, the test, the checkup from the neck up you have done, everything is for one thing. It is to help balance your mind so that you can have a settled mind. When your mind is settled, then you can focus and do the job well and be happy that you deliver. Your organization too will be happy that you deliver because you achieve result. And in positioning your mind, 10 key variables are very important. Where you add the pluses and subtract what? The minuses. The mind calculates every day. As it calculates, it also tabulates. The mind does what?
Calculate and tabulate.
Calculates. And then what? Tabulates. Now what's the difference? To do calculation, you are doing analysis. You put 4 over 4 on top and then 2 down. What do you get? 2. That's calculation. The mind has turned every one of us to a mathematician. So every day we are calculating one thing or the other in order to get result. 2 goes in 4 2 times. It is your mind you use. As you do it, using your mind, so you empower your hands, you empower your feet to do the right thing, to get the right result. You also tabulate in order to organize. 1, 2, 3. In calculating, you are trying to solve problems. While in tabulating, you are displaying the outcome of your result. And for your mind to calculate and tabulate, that mind must be settled. That mind must be balanced. that mind must be solid. Can I tell you what? That mind must be sound and not sick. When your mind is sick in the workplace, it can lead to industrial commotion, fatal accident, injury. It can be a health impairment issue where your health goes down. There is dignity in labor where you are happy going to work. Why? Because you are catching fun at work. You are productive in the workplace. So your mind must be settled. And we have discovered the settlement of the mind is not only a function of what happens in the office. Even at home too, it matters a huge lot. The way you left your family this morning matters a huge lot to your concentration in the office. If you leave problem at home, although employers will tell you, stakeholders will tell you, see, as soon as you enter Dangote's gate, office gate, leave home behind. But we have discovered by research, it's not possible. It's not possible. We have feelings. We have emotions. And you see, our mind travels. It's possible now as you are hearing me, you're already in Lagos. Saying that Friday they are giving us. Do I use it to travel? That Tuesday, that Monday, that Sunday. So what is your mind doing? Calculating. If you over-calculate, you enter trouble in your mind. So that's why we started from behavioral health. That your health, you must put it in proper perspective. And if you have your health, what do you look for? Your strength. When you have your strength, what do you look for with your health and your strength? Your wealth. We did all that. And that when you have your wealth, your strength, your health, then you should look for your depth. How deep am I? Where is my unique selling point? What makes me strong as an individual for the workplace? Matters a huge lot. And where you have all this, then stretch out and cover ground. They are all processes and procedures of the mind. And they go through calculation. Every day is a mathematical day, behaviorally speaking, because your mind must calculate one thing or the other. Then as you calculate, you enter what? Calculation. Meaning your mind processes. Your mind processes matters, issue, and all that. And you come to a final conclusion. So, both processes of your calculation, and the production of your tabulation are very important to your mind. You should be able to do calculation in your processes and procedures to eventually deliver your what? Tabulation in your what? Production. So that at the end of the day, processes and procedure plus production gives you a stable, solid mind. It is when you have a stable, solid mind, your mind is said to be sound. And that is what will determine whether you are healthy, You are running into BP, whether you are strong, you are using your potential well, and then whether you are producing at optimal. So what are the 10 issues? When I finish, you will ask questions. Note that your question. What are the 10 elements that will make your mind stable, solid, and sound? The first one is your capacity to examine yourself. Examine yourself. The buck stops at your table. In workplace psychology, you are a critical factor. What happens to you and in you matters a huge lot.
Capacity.
So the first thing is examination. Self-examination. Examine. So what do I examine, doctor? Examine your strength, your weakness, your opportunities, and your threats in order to do the needful. In corporate language, we call it SWOT analysis. SWOT. What is S? Your strength. What is W? Your weakness. O? The opportunities you have around. And then T? What are the things threatening your corporate experience and your personal experience and existence? You are looking at it. 10 things to make your mind stable, solid, and what? Sound. So that on a daily basis, you do calculation and what? Tabulation. In calculation, what do? You analyze. They are the processes you go through in the mind. So that you can end up doing what? Tabulation. And in tabulation, what do you get? Production. So where you have processes, production, it gives you what? Stable, solid mind, which is equal to performance. Performance. So what is performance? Processes and procedure that delivers production. Gives you what? Performance. And to perform, you need what? Stable, solid, and sound mind. So it's a journey, not a destination. You keep working at it. So the first thing is examine. 10E. The 10E power. So what do you examine? Your area of strength. So as you have the assessment, how well do you know your area of strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats to your mind? You need to know them to be able to do the needful. And it's a daily question you need to ask yourself. Do we get it? When your mind is not okay, your job will not be okay. Your hand will not perform well. When you have an unstable mind, then it's a threat. Convert that threat to opportunities by confronting it. Don't live in denial. Your strength, use it. Your weakness, see what you can do to turn into strength. When you need to speak up, please speak up. I like the way you people spoke up this morning, because it was a threat to this training. And you had your way. Very important. So number 2 is you need to explore. The first is examine. Explore into your mind. What do I carry? What do I have in my mind? Very vital. Explore. Dig deeper into yourself for your reserved abilities, competence, skill, gift for personal objective assessment so that you can take new decision. Yesterday I told you the latest model of solving problems, which I call what? Problem solving skills in what? Modern times, which affect individuals, organizations. Please watch that video. I'm going to donate that video to every one of you on your WhatsApp so that you can always use it. And we saw that every problem is a position variable that you must use your power of decision to change. Through what? Analysis. You analyze the good, the bad, and the ugly the problem has brought.
And arrive at your decision.
So that at the end, you shift the position of the problem to a new destination. Powered by whose decision? Your own decision. Do we understand? So number 2, dig deep into yourself. What do I know? What do I need to know? Schools now is no longer 4 walls of a class. Even in your house, in your bedroom, in your workplace. Make it a point of duty to learn new things. You saw the new things we have taught you. Go over there. Rehearse there. Integrate there. So that you can dig deep into yourself. You see, your mind is as strong as what you give to it. If you feed your mind with junks and you don't develop it, what will your mind produce? Junks. Can you say after me? My mind is a womb. Whatever seed I put there, it will incubate, germinate, and deliver for me to nurture and to have. From today, I will feed my mind with great stuff that will discover it, develop it, and deliver it for higher outcomes in my processes and procedure and production for an optimal performance. So help me God. Please clap for yourself. Very vital. So number 3E of a sound man is expand. If you explore, you dig deep. So when you dig deep, you now bring out what you have seen and expand with it. What do you expand? The scope of influence, your area of wealth, vertically and horizontally on a positive note. I hope you are also taking your assessment to see how far you are feared before this training, so that you now know where to cross your T's and dot your I's. Very vital. So what do you expand? Your influence, your area of wealth, vertically. So what is in your vertical? What is in your horizontal? In your vertical, of course, your God, your maker. On top of it, then your family, your mentor, your model, all those people you hold in high esteem as your authority figure. You need to dig up, grow up, and then grow down. Still your vertical around you, your peers, your colleagues, your friends, people that matter so much to you in your own life, which we call your safety net, personal safety net. You need them. And then below you, who? Maybe people looking up to you in your engage box. So that you have focus box up, you also have what? Engage box down. People who feed from you. People who look up to you. So growth in life happens in 4 dimensions. Your north, on the vertical, and then still your south on the vertical, your east and west on the horizontal. So they matter a huge lot. So how well can you say you have scope of influence on those four arenas? On your right, on your left, upward and downward. That is number 3. So score yourself. Number 4, exercise. Your mind needs constant daily exercise. Spiritual exercise. You are a Christian, you pray. You are a Muslim, you pray. Study the Holy Book. Very vital. So as to energize your feelings, your thoughts, the way you do things. Very vital. Communicate with your God. And then mental. Read books, works that inspires your day, that gives you the vibrant energy you need to set your mind aright to face the challenges of the day. Because every day you meet what? Problem and prospect. So you need the capacity of your mind that is strong to choose the right decision. Very vital. So your mind, exercise your mental energy. Then your emotional energy, exercise it. What is your emotional energy? It is your social energy. Energy of connection with friends, with families, with colleagues. Your capacity to interact, interface in order to intervene. You need it every day. And one thing I cannot take away from this class is that your social energy, your emotional energy is very high up. Please celebrate yourself. Especially this man, Emmanuel. As soon as he comes to class, he has an emotional energy that can rock our table very well. So please, we are emotional beings. Don't keep quiet. It's a behavioral violation to say, what will they say? Let me not talk. And then you suffer in silence. Silence is not golden all the time. Silence is only golden when you are good. But in your bad and ugly order, what do? You speak up and out so that you can grow your emotional energy. Very vital. So, and then your physical energy too. You need to exercise on these 4 counts. Once you are doing it, your mind will be strong. Your mind will be sound instead of being sick. Then number 5 is called exterminate. What are the things you have to delete out of your mind to have a strong mind? Exterminate particles of what? Fear, read it, panic, boredom, stress, depression, and other emotional imbalances to eliminate. Eliminate them. Don't let them be. You are in charge. You are in control of what happens to you. See, participants, great workers of this great organization, you cannot stop a bird from flying over your head.
You can only stop it from next.
You can't stop it. You can't use prayer to stop it and say no bird should fly over your head. But when the bird now comes to nest on your head, lay egg, and hatch it where? On your head. Who is to be blamed? You. Because you allow it. Whatever you allow is allowed. Even a holy book says, whatever you allow on earth shall be what? Allowed in heaven. So very vital. Please exterminate fear, insecurity, and everything that will injure the mind. Boredom, sitting not exercising your mind. Do rehearsal. Do mindfulness. Speak to yourself. Go to the mirror and address the man you can see and say, James, do you know you are great? Do you know you are powerful? Do you know you are in charge and in control? Do you know your word is waiting for you? You are so deep and rich on the inside. You have might. You have vigor. Your color is celebrated. And as you speak like that, what happens to your head? Your head begins to swell, to devour any problem you see in your bid to do calculation and what?
Tabulation.
Tabulation. And you get answers very fast. But when you wake up with a gloomy atmosphere, gloomy mind, and all that, small problem will make you to chicken out. That should not be. So, exterminate them. Number 6, E. Excel. Your mind is a seat for excellence, not mediocrity. So look at areas you need to excel. 1, perfecting every weakness and inadequacy, building up more stability, resilience, and focus towards your drive. Do you know every car, whether in dream or reality, has shock absorber? Are you aware?
Yes.
How many of you drive here? One who drives is a what?
It's a driver.
Whether you drive in your dream or drive in real life. A driver. A driver is a driver. Emmanuel, where do you drive? Emmanuel, where do you drive? In your dream or physical? Please celebrate Emmanuel in this class. He drives in his dream and drives physical because one who drives is a driver. Just like one who teaches is a teacher.
Whether spiritual.
I know Emmanuel will add this, so please clap for him. So, very important, please excel. To excel means perfect your weaknesses, turn them to strength. Your threat, convert them to opportunities. I say, oh, this is my opportunity to now face this area. Maybe you don't live in denial of who you are, what you know about yourself. Grow yourself. Don't just rejoice in weakness to say, well, I know my weakness. That is who I am. Anybody who doesn't like it should do what? Should die. Or anybody who doesn't like it should just go away. No. We have to relate. The workplace is a place for catching fun and not what? Fight. Say, I will catch fun and not fight. Or when there are good fights, fight it and remove hand.
Yes.
Let's create a balance. Otherwise, Emmanuel will fight me. Create a balance. When there are good fights, do what? Fight it, finish it, and remove hand. And then go on. That is how to do it. Then number 7 is express. 7th E, I hope you are marking yourself.
Yes.
You excel. Let your mind be on excellence. You are producing excellence. You are processing and working through procedure. What are you targeting? Excellence. In life, wherever your attention goes, there your energy flows. I'm a student of law of attraction. If you keep focusing on one thing for the next 10 minutes, you know what? All your energy will focus on that thing. Mental energy, energy of the mind, will focus there. Emotional energy, energy of relationship and connection will focus there. Physical energy will focus there. Even spiritual energy will focus there. And when you have all your energy focused, it is called one word. What is that word? Concentration. So what is concentration? All your energies focusing on one thing. Whether you close your eyes or open your eyes. This one a big grammar.
No, sir.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Whether physical or spiritual, open your
Full understanding. When your energies are focused on one thing, they say you are concentrating. And it will take a man who concentrates to consolidate. So please seek for perfection. Excelling. Seek for. Okay, number 7 is what? Expression. You express. Don't keep quiet where you need to talk. Connecting your flows within. That's the meaning. Joyfully fine-tuning for fullness outside. You connect inside to fine-tune for fullness outside. For clarity from within.
yes.
You express. Everything you speak must come out of your flow. The flow of your mind. So your capacity to link the flow of your mind to outside is called flow. So what is flow? You connect with the source to destination through your flow. What is your source? Your mind. The knowledge you have, the skill you have, the competency that you have. As we have taught you within the week, you connect to them. And then, as you focus, what happens to all your energy? They gather for concentration. So the capacity to connect from your source to your destination in life and workplace is called what? Flow. So when you hear this man is not flowing, what does it mean? He's not connecting from where he's speaking from
to the destination.
To the destination. May I pray for you? May you connect. So your destination matters and your source also matters. Then number 8 is excite. All work and no play. Make what? Jack a dull boy. And that's why on our own we are giving you one day free. Can you celebrate us? We were told to add Saturday for you. We fought for you and said no, we won't add Saturday. In fact, we are giving you Friday so that you can relax, refresh, rejig, recalibrate in order to refire. 5R you are going to do. 1, relax. Say I will relax.
I will relax.
2, refresh. Say I will refresh. 3, rejig. What does it mean to rejig? What you have learned, what you have known, you exercise it. And then you recalibrate. You upgrade yourself. That when I get to work, I'm changing this, I'm changing that. And when you eventually arrive at work on Monday, you reward the fire. Say, I will refire.
I will refire.
We are giving you one whole day to do it. Who says 1? Even 2. Because we are going to hand over your certificate to you on Thursday morning. So that it can start from there.
That refire, is it physical or spiritual?
Roundabout, mental refire, emotional refire, spiritual refire, another area of refire. Just make sure whatever refiring you are doing is within an ethical bracket. You are not to refire and break your boundary so that you don't show up in some benches.
Now, even at home,
Where you are. Yes, at home. Within your boundary. Don't look at somewhere else. Just stay within your boundary at home. Celebrate Emmanuel. He's already catching this fire. Want him to refire within his home. His custody. You should know his boundary. So excite yourself. Making yourself and others happy. Radiant, catching fun via varieties as you solve problems and create the intervention. That's how to do it. Just catch fun, be excited. Going to work on Monday, let your line manager see you and say, wow, as if you went to London Business School, as if you just came back from Harvard. You say, yes, I really went to something more than Harvard, because you have been privileged to experience the 5T model. Have you ever done it before? Have you ever done 5T model? We taught you. That is education. We tested you. That is what? Evaluation. We treated you. That is what? Intervention. We trended the result. That is what? Integration. And then we trusted out the incentive for continuity. That is execution. So by today, before you are through, we will be launching Dangote Cement Laboratory Framework. A round of applause for yourself. And it's a modern behavioral laboratory. You are not going to see heavy machines, but you will be the instrument, the resources, and at the same time, the result. It's a global one that we are donating to this cause, so that a laboratory will be in place. And any laboratory has 3 stages. Input, say input. Feed in some certain things. That is input. Then throughput, say throughput. That's where you do construction. At input, you do contact. At throughput, you do what? Construction. Where you add value, you create value. And the third stage is output, or what? Contribution. Where people leave the laboratory and they are living happy, radiant, powerful, and strong with a what? Stable, solid mind that is also very sound. Please celebrate yourself. That is the essence of this training. So that at the end of the day, you are excited, you are happy, you are great that you attended. Then number 9E is expose. You want to have a strong, solid mind that is sound for performance. Expose that mind. What do you expose your mind to? 1, new ideas. What again? Initiatives. Again, creativity, learning habits, and attributes. For example, you must have picked 1 or 2 lessons from the Cyber Resources team, and you felt you can incorporate in your life. I like knowledge, as you see me. That's why my name is Komolafe. And Komolafe means the one who teaches children. So as you see me, I teach the children of God and children of men. So I'm living true to my name. Very vital. So expose your mind. Learn new things. We're going to build a globally scalable laboratory this morning in Dangote Cement PLC and make it a pilot project here so that everybody can pass through it, enjoy it, and you have a system running, functions running. Some of the weaknesses will be converted via it through the laboratory framework. And then last but not the least is extol. What do you extol? Extol God. Extol your model. Honor God. Models around your space. Come out radiant and make the difference through what? Mentorship. And congratulations, a mentorship class have been unbundled. A WhatsApp group chat has been created for this class. And I will do my part with my team to make sure that every day you pick a lesson. Is that okay for you? Please celebrate it. That's how to do it. Now, you can't do this 10 and your mind will not be awoken. You can't do this 10 and your mind will not be strong. You can't do this 10 and you will not be out for revolution. When you do this 10, you will catch fun and not fight. When you do this 10, you will be grateful and happy. You will become a colossus and a magnet, creating the magnetic field and attracting every other thing of your soul. If I have a magnet here and you have lighter ions around, like blade and the rest, what will they do?
They will attract.
They will get attracted to the magnet. I leave you here this morning as a magnet. Go and magnetize your world. Let your mind be sound. Let your mind be strong. Let your mind be solid. Let your mind be cute. You are a process and a product of what comes out of your mind. Thank you so very much, everyone. Yes.